drinking a nice, refreshing soda with you while taking in the ocean view? It doesn't get any better than this.
Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another figure video. This time we're going to take a look at Anis with her sparkling summer event outfit. It looks very nice. I'm very excited to open this box up. So let's start the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you like what I do. If you like beautiful boxes, then you might want to keep this one because it's very nice and beautiful. On the front you can see Anis, and she is covered with this sparkly glitter coating that looks really nice. There are also some little stars over here that has the same coating. On top you can see her name Anis that has a spot UV coating, very nice. On the side it's the same story, she is covered with some coating. On the other side also the same story. And then on the back it's also very beautiful. Anis here is coated with this glitter and also this panel over here. And here is the bottom. So yeah, if you like to keep your boxes, then this is one of those boxes that you should keep. All right, let's open her up, shall we? Alright everybody, here she is, Anis Sparkling Summer in her full gloriousness. And I gotta tell you, this figure looks very nice. Of course, after I unboxed her, I had to check one of the most important assets of any Nikke figure. The face!
Hey!
Because if the face doesn't match the in-game face, then it's just... that would be a very big disappointment. But luckily, in this case, Anis looks like Anis. And her other assets also look a lot like Anis's original in-game version, if you know what I mean. The whole sculpting is beautiful, the paint job is beautiful. I couldn't find any seam lines whatsoever. Unfortunately, my version of Anis here has some scratches on her legs. Around here, you're not going to see it here, maybe in the B-roll. But that's a little bit unfortunate. I would have loved it to be just clean and unscathed. But too bad, that's not the case. Nonetheless, I am in love with this figure. Alright, let's go look at the whole figure, shall we? I know there isn't a lot to look at except for some very big assets that she has, but we have to do that for the video. Okay, starting with the face. As I said, the face looks exactly like Anis's face in-game. Very beautiful. She's wearing these beautiful sunglasses with a pinkish glow. There's this filter on the glasses. It's pink. It's very nice. On the right side of her glasses there is an emblem of a cat. Her hair looks also very nice. She has this tiny strand of hair poking out. Yeah, she has a very beautiful necklace with a star emblem on it. She is holding a soda can. I've never noticed this. Of course, I never notice anything in game. If you look at what it says on the soda can, it says bikini water, which is a very nice touch. They didn't have to do that, but well, there it is. I've never noticed that. Maybe if you check the in-game sprite you can see it, but I never noticed it. She's wearing a very beautiful bikini, which isn't a lot. But you know what they say, less is more. She's wearing socks, which only covers her ankles. The jacket looks also very nice. It's detailed where it matters, I guess. She has this tag on her jacket. Of course, she also comes with a chair and a base. The chair isn't very sturdy or heavy or whatever, which is a bummer in my opinion, because this is where she sits on, right? And you want the thing that she is sitting on or leaning on to be sturdy, so you won't have to be afraid that she will fall off eventually, you know? But yeah, that's just the case. The chair is, well, it's simple. You won't look at it anyway because she sits on it. There are some dents on the pillow over here, so you know where to put her. Then we have the base, which is also quite plain. It's not very special in my opinion. If we look at Rapi's classic vacation base, that looks, in my opinion, better than this. This just looks like plastic with a graphic on it. The base also has a few small holes on it. It's not very deep. It's just like a marking, so you know where to put the chair, which is a bit confusing because I am not sure how to put chair in these holes. So I guess it's okay as long as it's somewhere near the holes. There is also no magnet here, which could have made this base a bit better. But anyway, yeah, I'm talking a lot about the base, but I think the base is very important if your figure is leaning on it, you know, literally. You want the base to be sturdy, and I don't think this is the case with this figure's base. So be careful, okay? Anyway, I think we have to go to the section where I talk about some practical stuff. The figure is produced by Good Smile Company, Shanghai Arts. The sculptor is Seka. The paint job is done by Milk, not the Nikke. Would have been funny, by the way. And she is around 20 centimeters tall, including the base. That is 7.87 inches, if I remember correctly. If you would buy her in Europe, she would be around 135 and 165 euros, including shipping. And if you would buy her in the US, she would be between, I think, $150 and $200. And that's also different per state, if I remember correctly. So, but yeah, that's just how the figure collecting market looks like. All right, let's put her next to Rapi. So here she is next to Classic Vacation or Classic Summer Vacation, I don't know. Anyway, she's next to Rapi and they look very good together. So if you have both of these, then you have like a tiny summer vibe. And well, yeah, like I mentioned before, the base on Rapi is better in my opinion. Also, if you touch Rapi, you know, the paint job on Rapi is, well, it has a very soft touch to it, and I don't feel that on Anis.
Watch where you're
Anis
touching.
feels like, well, a normal figure, I guess, but somehow Rapi feels soft. I like the coating on Rapi. If you haven't seen my review of Rapi, then check it out in the, I think, Heerzo? I'm Dutch, you know. Check it out here somewhere. So yeah, is Anis worth your money? I think she is worth your money more than Rapi, because well, I am a bigger fan of Anis, so yeah. So I'm quite biased in that case, but also she comes with more stuff, you know, like she comes with a chair, and she comes with a base, and she has a bit more details, I guess. You know, like she has a soda can, she has a jacket. Rapi doesn't have a lot. Yeah, it's just, she looks a little bit more plain. In the end, it's your choice if you think it's worth your money anyway. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to check out more Goddess of Victory Nikke figures, then go look for my playlist with figure reviews. Most of them are of Nikke figures. So yeah, enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.